Hello, everyone. Welcome, Cosmic Explorers, to a special live edition of Cosmic Insight. I am your co-host, Hillis Pugh, with
Rebecca Gregory here on this beautiful Friday night. So thank you for joining us. And how this transpired was, I don't know if a lot of you know, I used to do a radio show before I started co-creating the show with Hillis, and I was called the Cosmic Tune-Up Happy Hour. And I was like, Hillis, I missed the happy hour on Friday night. I have to do a live show. So here we are. We don't know what we're doing, but we just popped on to say hi. And I guess we should say, we were going to stream it on the new channel we're on, this collective super channel, but unfortunately we had technical difficulties. So if you're listening to it now, we want to apologize it wasn't live, but there was some little difficulties. So we will try in the future, but you'll be listening pretty much live a little later.
Yes, indeed. So, I guess I want to start off by saying, acknowledging anyone what we're doing tonight. First off, we are going to offer energy updates, and if you stay to the end, a transmission to assist us as we move forward through this really amazing, beautiful energy that is emerging on the planet.
Yes.
You know,
we don't know what we're doing.
I know, right? And so, it has been a while since I really been really active on social media. And I'm sure all of us, find our ways to navigate through these emerging energies. And if you guys have questions, please feel free to comment. And as we move through, we will definitely do our best to answer all questions and or comments. And so, as I hold myself moving through this energy, many of us have experienced grief, trauma, sadness, feeling loss, PTSD, trauma, triggers, all this energy. And so, it's been maybe like 2 months since I've really been active on social media. That's a long time. And to really sit back and really understand the energies that are coming in. What about for you? Have you felt the same?
Yes, I shut off of Facebook. I actually shut my whole website down. So talk about going under the radar. I shut it totally down for a while, and I just feel like I need to reinvent as I'm reinventing myself and moving into this new part of me that I'm going to be just revamping that in a new way. So everything's shut down, and I feel the same way. It's just there's so much going on right now that it's that inner journey we all have to take. And we've talked about this all the time, just going in the silence of us. And so coming off of social media is a great way to kind of reconnect to yourself at a different level, to look at those energies as for, where we are right here in this time frame of everything going on. And as you said, I loved how you said, everything when with the grief that's kind of the PTSD and all that kind of, I just put it in a big yarn ball, all that energy right now is surfacing all over the place, like intensely, and people are just freaking out.
Yeah, a lot of people definitely are in that space of, what do I do now? What do I do now? And, for those who are watching, what you do now is just sit in it, just sit with yourself. And sometimes, being an energy practitioner, we've always been taught not to wallow in the energy. We have to allow the energy to move past us and move through us. I am here to say that sometimes you just have to sit in it. You just have to sit in the sadness. You have to sit in the grief. You have to sit in your shadow, so to speak, to really understand it, because that gives you a deeper understanding of yourself and what's going on around you, because you sit in the shadow, you sit in the darkness, and you can better see your way out of it once you become one with it, once you have this internal marriage with it.
Well, that's a beautiful point you make, Hillis, and I'm so glad you bring that up, because sitting in it is where we need to be now, because we've been taught since birth not to really feel. Everybody's been shut, especially men been shut down. You can't feel, you can't cry, you can't do this. But however, we are moving into the language of vibration. And
Yes.
in order to understand the language of vibration at the magnitude we're being pushed to, it is about learning how you receive energies, sitting in your stuff, because that's how you can discern, you know, the difference between the energies and what's coming in your body by watching the outside world as kind of your measure of what's going on the outside. Okay, this is now, I'm feeling this on the inside. Now let me look at the situation so I can discern this message going on inside of me and this feeling, and then you'll start to see the patterns and to sit in that, so you can start to learn how you vibrate on this planet.
Yeah, and with that, I would like to add to that, because as we sit in it, it brings up energy of doubt, it brings up energy of fear. It's unsettling,
Mm-hmm.
to sit in this energy. But, one who is doing it now, as a practitioner, yeah, I mean, spiritual bypassing my ass.
Phyllis, what have I done to you? You're starting to exaggerate now.
I mean, there's no way around it anymore. I want to bring up an old analogy that, my track and cross country, well, my cross country coach used to tell me, was that the quickest way around a puddle of water is to run through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to allow yourself to see in it, to be in it, and then you can appreciate it, and then you can be a teacher for others. Because
Yes.
now we're in this phase of everybody is learning, everybody is gathering this internal information.
Yes.
And then for us to utilize that information to become the teacher, to become the master of self.
Yes. And there's two things I like to say to that. First of all, when you were expressing about um, the truth of when we feel that, when the doubt comes up and all those I don't like to get into polarity, but the things that don't maybe feel you make you feel so good and make you question, make your monkey mind. That's the time that you need to stop and look, is this my truth?
Yeah.
Is this doubt my truth? And that's like another level of it. No, it's not. But still honor, that.
Yeah.
So I forgot the other thing I was going to say. I'm sure it'll come back to me, but yeah, so that's it's getting to our truth at a whole nother level.
Yeah, it really is, because, people talk about, oh, I'm in this 3D mindset, I'm in this 4D mindset, and how do I get to 5D? I want to get there, 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 and I just want to get to this place.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to get there is to acknowledge where you are.
Yes. And don't rush it.
No.
Everybody wants to rush it. I'm like, just enjoy the journey, because if you rush it, you're going to miss a very important piece of your journey.
Yeah, and speaking of which, some of the things that have really been helping me along this journey is definitely this little guy here. You can't see because I have a green
I
screen, but
can see it.
but it's the Healy. It's a little device that I use almost daily. It runs, frequencies to help with my chakra energy, with my mental energy, with my physical energy. Really helps on many levels to assist me in getting through this time of great change. I mean, it's a little wonder. Yeah, what you feel?
No, there's a huge energy shift coming in right now. We're just shifting. Maybe I tapped into your Healy.
No, and maybe tapped into me. No, it's not on me. It's just no, it's not
Yeah.
on at all. But yeah, but I love it so much because I can wear it for a couple of hours out of the day, and I can feel the energies and the frequencies, and just a quick testament to it. There is this one frequency that I use for the heart chakra. And one day I was just sitting in front of my TV, just watching TV as I always do. And I just started sobbing, just and I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I crying? And so you just, whatever needed to be moved. And sometimes, this little device, it's been helping me to move some of this this energy that's been stuck. And so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What have you been using to get you through this time?
Well, mine is a little more basic. It's walks. Today was a two snake, two alligator day on my walk this morning. So I like to go out in nature and I like to walk, even if it's just sitting outside. That's kind of my go-to with just doing my own exercises of grounding myself and keeping and just being aware and doing my best to stay in my heart no matter what. And that's been key for me in kind of navigating everything. But just being out in nature for me just lights me up. Like I was feeling into the Healy, because the Healy lights you up. Like I was like, ah.
Yeah, it really does. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a technical marvel. I mean, that's what we're moving into,
that's the
using
frequency.
frequencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to say, if is anybody on your chat on Facebook or anything? I don't even know where we are live, but if anybody has any questions or any little mini readings, just tune in and send us a message. So, but I don't know. Is anybody tuned in or anything? I don't even know. Where are we?
Yeah, we are on
Where are we?
Facebook. Don't get me started. I had asked you that question the other day.
I know. That's why I said it.
So the purpose of that, because the other day we were doing a show and I totally spaced. I had no concept of the date, time, nothing. And was if I jumped into another dimension, as I jumped into another time, space, energy. I'm like, where am I? What's going on? What's happening? I had to bring myself back right before we started recording the show. It was
I
the
remember
funniest
that.
thing.
And then I thought it was Wednesday the other day, and you had to tell me it was Thursday. So I was off the whole day, like literally the whole day, just thinking and I've had something very interesting coming to me. So this is actually just talking about awareness and being open. And maybe this is just happening to me the last couple of days, but I've had two experiences around the same time for the last couple of days out on the road. And this is a warning to be very aware when you're out on the road nowadays, because here's what's happening to me yesterday and today. Yesterday I was going through a green light. A kid comes out of nowhere on a bike. Almost two cars right next to me almost hit him, and I almost hit him. Today, I'm sitting at a traffic light and I'm literally sitting there, and the light turns green, and all of a sudden, at the corner, like the front of my car, is this kid on a bike. I'm like, where did he come from? And I started the gas, but I swerved. I don't know how I missed him, but I did. Like a lady rode by and went like this to me, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe. Like I don't know where he shot out of. But the interesting thing about both of these kids, they were about the same age. They were on bikes and they weren't there. It was like they were gone. Like they were so out of their body. It was like a zombie. Like they both of them did not even react to what was almost happened to them.
Wow.
It was I don't have it. And right before tonight, I noticed these birds kept on flying at my car. I'm like, what's all these birds flying at my car? And then this thing with the kid happened. And I'm just like, okay, what is this? And then I just kind of looked at it, what was around it. But the most profound thing was both the energies of both of these kids. They were like shells, like no response, like literally like a deer in headlights. And it was just the unconsciousness of these, it's just in that moment, it was just like, whoa.
As
have you experienced anything like that? I mean, I know maybe with adults, maybe just kids, because there's something there for me, but yeah, it was kind of like, whoa, what's going on here?
And I'm happy that you brought that up, because this is really an amazing example of us, the ones who are truly aware, the ones who are aware in general, and how we are moving through this time-space energy. It's just interesting now how, we view things and how things are accelerating to a level of, okay, this is happening, and there's things just happening. And here's an example. my dear friend, who is a shaman's wife, going into plant medicine and all these ceremonies and such. And sometimes I would see their son, and he's a medicine baby. So if you know anything about medicine babies,
Oh, yes. I'm very familiar with medicine babies.
yeah, so he's something. And so almost every morning after ceremony, I would see him and I would just watch how he moves. And he couldn't have been, I think he was maybe like on 1, maybe 2 years old because he was up around walking. And I see him, he's moving in and out of dimensional space. I mean, he's that quick. And I'm like, where did he just go? And like, I'm like, and so me being, with the medicine, sitting with it, and I'm understanding the movement. So this is where we are now. We're in this time, space, energy where we have to understand our movements and our thoughts are precursors to the movements. That our thoughts are the actual driver behind everything that we do.
Yeah.
Before we even think, before we even move, there's a thought. And sometimes even before the thought of movement is the impulse thought, the thought before the thought. And so sometimes it's like we are just like, boom, and it's done on you. Like, what just happened?
Yes. I think I said that the other day, and what happened to me tonight. It's like, if you are aware, the world directs you every moment on your path.
Yeah.
If you watch what goes on around you and just really be aware, you are always directed in where you're going and what you're doing. Like, I mean, going back to the kid tonight, I was looking straight ahead. I don't know how in that second I don't even know how I saw that kid.
And it's interesting as you say that. What's coming to mind.
Are you getting any hits on that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm about to. And so what's
What do I need to know?
Patience.
Lines of those things.
Patience. Wait a minute, it's coming in. I'm getting it for you.
Don't even tell me patience. I've been learning patience.
It's interesting because you and him, and the other incident as well, was on some sort of parallel energy stream. Okay. And this parallel energy stream existed outside of the dimensional energy. And so outside of this dimensional energy, it's unseen. It's unseen energy. And since you all were parallel on this energy stream, there was no
quantum unfoldment.
Yeah, exactly. And so there was a different awareness in this space. And so with that level of different awareness, it created, this physical blind spot.
Gotcha.
And so when the stream, this pocket of dimensional space, this stream, when it ended, it brought back into this level of physical awareness, which, seemed like, a few seconds here, which it was. But there it was, longer than it could have been, like almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, all that lovely timeline stuff, the quantum entanglements and quantum dimensional shifts, and that we're all experiencing tonight. So thank you for that, because I didn't think of that. I was kind of on another level with that. So thank you. That totally makes sense. And actually, I'm just tracking him right now. Just how he reacted totally makes sense.
Yeah, and thank you for asking, because what this is enabling me to do is to really step into that particular energy, to really understand how everything is unfolding on a planetary level, with the grids, the lines, the frequencies, the energies, the this, the that. It's really helping me to hone in and fine tune my energies. And, of course, it does help that I have these little guys here too.
I love your babies.
Yeah, that one, and then this one.
You have my leaf.
Yeah, these guys are beautiful. They really.
I love them.
been helping for the past few days. Another thing that's been helping too is that CBD oil too really helps
Yes.
calm down the nervous system, so you don't go right into shock when you do what you do or do what I do.
Yes, I did not take any today, but yes, definitely. And they can, you have that scrolling along the bottom, right? If they are interested in the products and checking us out.
Yeah.
But it's at www.hempworks.com,
.com.
Cosmic Insight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. My favorite product is the CBD with melanin in it because it really helps, with a good night's sleep. Especially if you're
Yeah.
in these dips and shifts of energy, you really need the rest, and so that is really wonderful, and it's easy on the body.
I was talking about my nap I had the other day.
Well, me and my naps, so now I don't but actually, what I've been noticing, that you mentioned it, since I've been taking the melanin, I
You don't
haven't
nap
been
as much.
taking as many naps.
Yeah, you don't nap as much as you used to.
No, so it's been really helping.
Yes. And I've been actually taking the Vitality, which has the D3 in it, which is very important right now for everyone, especially with our lovely little friend floating around causing huge chaos in the world right now. We will not say its name. And also the one, what is it, with the curcumin in it? So for pain. So that,
The turmeric one, yeah.
yeah, the turmeric one. So I've been taking those two with the other ones. So
Oh, yay.
what?
So, to my family on Facebook, yeah, for some reason, I haven't gotten a handle on understanding why the questions are coming in from Facebook.
Oh, are you getting questions?
But yes, there's actually one friend of mine, Muriel
Hi,
Hagward.
Mariel.
Yeah, I can see it because I'm on my phone. I'm just checking things on my
We'll do
phone.
it that way. We'll figure this out one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good.
So, Muriel, my dear, what is your question? What would you like us to clarify for you? I know that if you're still watching, hope you're still watching. So just go ahead and pop your question in, and I will read it, and then we will answer it for you.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So while we wait for that question, for those who are still watching and now or later, at the end of this, we will do an energy transmission and update to help bring in some of the energy of downloads down to.
Yeah, and clearing. I've been feeling lately, I don't know about you, I'm just like feeling into it right now, coming forward. There's just there's going to be another huge wave that's coming through here in the next couple of weeks. I feel to people really need to ground and get themselves in their body even more, at another level of going into that feeling that we talked about earlier
Yeah.
tonight.
I really love that you said ground, because that's what it is. That's what we are doing. We have to ground. And as this energy moves in and shifts, uh, grounding is important, especially, the light workers, the healers, everyone, because we have this distinct habit of staying in the high energies and frequencies. But now we have to allow ourselves to learn new ways and new methods to ground in this higher vibrational energy into the physical body. Because
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish.
No, because it is that in which the physical now has to merge with the higher. You have no choice. The two have to merge now. They can no longer be separate.
Yes. And to say that, when we say grounding now, it's grounding, but it's also at a different level because it's really anchoring in the heart space. That's the key.
Yes.
Just anchoring in that spot and bringing those two energies together, as above, as below, to anchor in the heart. Because when we anchor in the heart, that's where everything's coming from now, everyone. Everything.
Exactly. And now we have Muriel's question. Yes.
I'm so excited.
I know. So Muriel's question is, she would like to know if husband will be home by the summer? And will he win his case? I have the answer, but I feel you can expand, Rebecca, after the answer. So, Muriel, what I hear is a yes that he will be home by summer, and yes that he will win his case. Um, but I also hear the word patience with in regards to his case. I feel that this has been an ongoing battle, and that something is up with the lawyer as well. I'm not sure. Rebecca, are you picking up anything?
So what I'm just like feeling into it right now. So I'm feeling, I don't know what the situation is, but I'm feeling on both ends, there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. And that, yes, he will be home. I feel like he's overseas maybe, or I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. I don't know, Marion. Maybe you can clarify for me. But, feeling that energy and whatever's going on, and it's with your husband that I'm just feeling like it's like the case could be won is what I'm getting in that there's a shift within him. Like he chooses which way this goes is what I'm feeling. Like there's a choice there on the end result in that there's some healing and some forgiveness that needs to happen. This is just coming in order for that to transpire. But if he's holding on to what he is around it, it might go the other way. So I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm getting a pull. That's what I'm feeling. My body's pulling back and forth. So that tells me that, it's kind of like, and that's kind of like life right now, where it's like a pull back and forth with the energies. And it's not really truly decided right now because it's in that in between transition state is what I'm feeling. I hope that helps her out, but that's kind of what I'm feeling into. Did she answer anything?
Yes, and she's yeah. And so going back to my impression of the lawyer, because she said yes, Hillis corruption with the lawyer, and it's been going on for a very long time. So my initial energy from and about the lawyer is you have to fire him. You have to let the lawyer go. And part of the forgiveness that Rebecca was talking about is that the husband is also holding on to a space of fear of losing whatever is going on. So that fear of losing is also holding on to that corrupt lawyer energy. So he has to allow himself to step out of that energy of fear. Once he steps out of that energy of fear, everything else will allow itself to open up. And sorry if I'm going fast, but that's just how the energy is. And so he really has to allow the forgiveness to come in to allow himself to let the lawyer go. And yes, Muriel, you have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. And that's really going to. Yes, exactly. Truth. And then all will be set on course once that is all done. So yes. And so Muriel said he has worked hard and he has a lot of work to do on himself. So yes, exactly.
Ooh, we're popping up somewhere. Susan Evans, is this now? Yes, it is.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
Somebody made their way through.
Oh yes.
This is all new, so we're figuring it all out. So did that help, Marion?
Yeah, it definitely. Muriel, so whenever you
Muriel, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh yes, Susan, go right ahead. Post your question up, and we will definitely do a quick reading for you for sure to assist in moving of these energies.
I haven't done this in a while.
I know. So Muriel said yes, 100%, and thank you to the both of us. So yes,
awesome.
I'm glad that really helped you, Muriel. Yay!
I'm feeling to Muriel. I just want to add, I'm feeling like you need to keep track of things. is what keeps on coming to me. I see like writing, like keeping track of things. It's going to be very important to keep track of things. She might already be doing that, but that's just what keeps on coming to me every now. Make sure you keep track of things.
Yes, the
Whatever
document.
that means to you.
Yeah. So Susan says, "How's my love life? I am waiting."
How is your love life, Susan?
You want to go first with this one?
Beatrice. That's kind of open-ended question, Susan. If you have any more specific, I have cleared out my cupboards and ready. So have you cleared out the covers within yourself for the self-love for yourself to bring in the energy of that beautiful one that you want to create and bring into your life? So that's what I'm feeling. Once you open that heart, I feel like there's a little bit of resistance in the heart still to bring that, even though that human part of you is ready, but there's a part of you that needs to open that heart and step into that energy to create that person, and not out of desperation of I need someone, but out of the truth in your heart.
I love that. Yeah.
And stop looking. Just open and allow, and it'll just magically pop up.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a desperation behind it. Like I need to find someone. And when we get caught in that, we stop the energy of that creation.
Yes.
That's what came from me.
I would like to add on to that. And you know, what's really funny, because as I was sitting here with my eyes closed, the nursery rhyme of Old Mother Hubbard came to me. So Susan, definitely, if you're not familiar with the nursery rhyme Old Mother Hubbard, look that up, because I'm not going to go into it completely, but it's a really fun. I'm sorry?
We want to hear the whole poem.
I don't remember how it all goes. It was like Old Mother Hubbard, something cupboard, something.
I know, eating her curds. That was Little Miss Muffet. Sorry, I don't even.
Yeah. And so the reason why that came up is, first, this message is coming in because this is a message that I've been getting a lot for a lot of people recently about twin flames. Everyone desires a sacred connection. Everyone wants this twin flame. Everyone wants this connection. And so in order to have the connection that you desire, just reiterating what Rebecca just talked about, you have to allow for the love of self to come in. You have to allow for the diamond heart matrix energy to come into your heart space, to really allow for you to allow for the sacred union with self. And Susan, this is for you as well as everyone else who's watching now. And so allow with this sacred union energy, this heart energy, you then become a magnet to the one that you are meant to be with, whether it's a twin flame, whether it's a soulmate, whomever this person is, it's going to be the relationship that you're going to embody. And then once you allow yourself to embody that energy and relationship, you then have to allow yourself to be open to taking the physical action. Mm-hmm. Whether, like you said, clean out the cupboards, whether it's, doing things that you would do, as if this person was already in your life. So you allow for the sacred energy to be open.
Beautiful, Hillis. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have Beatrice here too. She said, any guidance? I don't know. Do you have a question, Beatrice? Or you just any guidance on anything or what's coming and hello, thank you for joining us too. And I guess, Sue, did that answer your questions? Did we get all the comments? Physical action? Are you asking, Susan, or just kind of agreeing? It's hard with these little.
We don't mind if you guys type out sentences or paragraphs. It gives us more insight.
Hey, I'm just wondering. Got anything for Beatrice?
So Beatrice, what I am feeling as I feel your name, as I tune into your energy and frequency, is that there's definitely a lot of energetic movement with you. There's definitely a lot of more ebb than flow. So what I am being guided to assist you or to guide you to is to allow yourself to sit in the ebb of what you are experiencing. Allow yourself to be that in which you are in present of, and to allow for more patience to come in, because this will help to allow things to make things clear. Especially what is coming in now is definitely something around the job and or career. And so as things move and shift in this arena for you as well, is going to allow for greater change, possibly something more for yourself, or something possibly more in alignment with your heart's desire, and not, just trying to make ends meet. As the energy of this continues to shift, move, and transform, you just have to allow it to be present with it. And something's also coming in about your sleep as well. So in regards to how you're resting, you just have to allow yourself to get more rest and don't fight it, and definitely drink more water, stay hydrated, because there's a lot shifting energies with you. So you just have to allow yourself to stay grounded in that space. I hope that answers your question, Beatrice.
Yeah, I want to tapping in to that as well. What came to me when you asked anything, first a tulip showed up. So I don't know if tulip means anything to you. For me, it feels like spring. Also, my head started hurting real bad, which tells me that right now in the energies that you're in, to get out of your head, overthinking things, that you need to open up a little bit to, once again, it's all going down to the heart, to drop in your heart to start to feel what you want to create in your world and not be in your head and worry. I feel like there's a lot of worry going on with you, Beatrice, right now, but you're springing forward. The flowers just tell me there's new stuff coming in, but to really just kind of allow it to open and expand and grow, and not try to control it so much. And
yeah,
it's so funny. Interesting. I'm also going to Tulsa Blue Mountain. Beatrice, I love that place. Magic.
Wow. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Tulips I was tapping into. I'm also going, when you go into Tulsa Blue Mountain, that place is just, you will get a lot of clarity there. That place is amazing.
Indeed. So as we wait for Beatrice to come back,
I hope that helps you, Beatrice. And when are you going to Tulsa? Is it coming up in the spring? Maybe I'm just we're in the spring now, right? Well,
no, we're still in winter. It feels like it because we're in Florida.
Oh, you're going to the Global. Awesome. Well, Beatrice, when you're there, I know send them my love when you're there from Rebecca. March 17th. That's what I was feeling. How awesome is that?
Yeah, that's very awesome. With that whole connection.
There's the tulip.
Yeah.
Makes you'll get a lot of answers there, my dear.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. How everything is coming together.
Yeah.
And so Susan.
And this leaf here is from the eucalyptus tree there. I knew my leaf would come in one of these days.
She's been talking about that leaf for weeks.
It's a magical tree.
Yeah, it is. But I want to go ahead and give pop back into Susan, because she's asking about this legal matter. Susan, there is there's like this really, I'm seeing like this huge brick wall, which is rare in my case, which I usually don't see. And so the energy of this is definitely being blocked, is definitely being concealed. And what I feel is that there is, I don't want to say, on here, but there's definitely a lot at stake with this. Yeah, this is very odd. I usually, this is, yeah. It's not that I can't see. It's not. It's like I'm not allowed to see, which is different. Um, because if I couldn't see, I would see something else. But because I'm not allowed to see, um, that's a different thing, and I'm trying to understand why I'm not allowed to see this. Um, okay. So Susan, I have to ask you. I have to ask for your permission to get more information, and so whatever information that's going to come in, it's definitely going to be a bit personal, which is probably why I'm not allowed to say or see right now doing this live. So you can either reach out to myself or to Rebecca personally via Facebook Messenger to get more clarity around this one particular issue. And that either one of us will do our best to respond to you. So friend us on Facebook. Well, no, you can't friend Rebecca. You can find her on Messenger.
I'm not on Facebook. You can contact Hillis, and Hillis will send me my messages.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I did get a couple questions, Susan, around that I started writing. So I'm just going to throw them out there, and just if they resonate with you, I'm always about, when information comes in, you always got to sit and if it resonates with you. And I'm a firm believer of that. So what came to me, and I was writing it as Hillis was doing his magic. It says, what from the past is in your field holding you from the future? Unlock the fear of moving out of not deserving who you are. Where do you keep yourself in a prison of self? So that's what I wrote out. So I don't know if that resonates with you. Maybe it's something to explore, and maybe you can find that block hidden, and get with Hillis, or to go deeper on a more personal level. But that's kind of what came through for me.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you for that, because it really explains the brick wall that I see. So definitely find us on Facebook, or find me on Facebook, Susan, and we will connect with you there to offer additional information and insight as I personally require permission to go deeper, because that's what I heard. As I tried to go deeper there, I need permission from you. So we'll connect offline to assist. So Rebecca.
What?
You know what we should do?
What should we do? Oh, wait a minute. I would need to reflect. She needs to reflect.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's fine. So we
thank you, Susan. And thank you, Beatrice, for tuning in. Who knows where? Thank you for finding us.
We need to clear some of this energy.
Yes, we do. You know what I thought real quick?
Yes.
I kind of feel like the great mystery. Like nobody could find us. It's like we're like the unknown. And look who broke through the wall and found us. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sorry. The silliness that comes to me.
And so, before we end, so you guys should subscribe to us, because we may end up doing this, a couple of times a month.
Yeah, because I'm missing my Cosmic Tune-Up Happy Hour, which, Beatrice, I used to be on Oneness Talk Radio with Sheree and Kira, so I know I've spent a lot of time with them.
So, with that being said, and Susan, if you're still watching, please stay, because this will definitely benefit you and help clearing and moving some of it, as well as you, Beatrice. This will really help clear some of it. Well, anyone who's watching, this will really help clear up some of the energy.
Yeah.
So, shall we, Rebecca, you go ahead and start, and then I will translate.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay. I'm sorry. Something's Somebody's here with me. A lot of times when spirits come, my nose starts itching.
And so the advice that's coming in, Beatrice, is
Oh, for Tulsa. I think she's asking any advice.
oh,
Are you asking any advice for Tulsa? So I think that's what you're asking. If you are, the only thing I say, Beatrice, is just once again, just open your heart. Don't have any expectations and allow the magic of Tulsa Blue Mountain to receive every bit of it. Because it is a very it is a very magical place in a container, and you'll feel it when you're on the grounds. Just so. And really watch Merlin the cat, because he's an awesome little magic cat too. So I hope that helps. And you can find me if you want it further, Rebecca Gregory 7@gmail.com, Beatrice offline. If you want a little more information, I'd be more than happy to talk with you or anything that you might have if this is your first time going there. So I've been there 3 or 4 times. So awesome. Okay, we ready to?
Or Facebook Messenger. You can always just find
Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And also So.
Yeah. Is it that time to bring the show to a close, my dear?
Yes, it is. We're gonna do a little magical. The fairies are out tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of energy transmission, and then Rebecca will do some sound, and I will gloriously translate.
Yes, and I'm also feeling too right now what's coming to me as I'm tapping into the energies and bringing in that there's going to be some clearing for everybody out here listening also, and also for Beatrice and Susan and Marianne who's joined us. Just an added little thing for you guys to help clear some of that energy, but for everyone else, because energy does not discern. But just to let you know for being on here, they just wanted to know that I'm just feeling like just a thank you and gratitude for taking the time to be in this energy tonight. So from them. So I'm just going to start now. You just close your eyes, everyone. And if you're listening to this now or later, just close your eyes and relax right now as Hillis taps into me. I'm just going to do sound. Don't get caught up on the sound. Just listen to the vibration, and just, we talked about the beginning of the show, talking about feeling. This is all about feeling the vibration in your body as this comes through. And if you feel like it, put your hand on your heart and just allow yourself to feel the vibration of you. Okay. And just take a deep breath in, and I'm just going to be on here. Allow yourself to open your throats right now. Everybody breathe through and allow the energy to go through their throats right now.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
cosmic insight, Susan. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
You're on, Hillis.
Yes, I am very aware. I honor you for welcoming me with your presence yet again, dear ones. Thank you for the courage to step forth in this energy as we are in this time of transformation. And in this time of transformation, allow yourself to honor yourself. Honoring yourself brings rewards. Rewards yet seen but known. Rewards that are to comfort you. Rewards that are to bring you joy and solace and your sovereignty. As we take this moment to clear the energies that you have asked for, to start anew, a beginning, as we allow ourselves to honor each other. And with honoring each other, we honor ourselves, we honor ourselves, we honor ourselves because we are one. I love it. It just gets me all tickly.
Also remember, it's all about the balance and recalibration. Always remember the balance and recalibration as you move through life and you experience what you're experiencing now. For you are the change, you are the one, you are the energy of who you are. Thank you. Okay.
And that's what you call a cosmic happy hour tune-up every day.
Cosmic tune-up, cosmic insight.
Yes.
Tune-up happy hour.
Yes.
We added the insight because you joined. We joined together. Full
yes.
The magic cosmics. Oh, thank you, everyone. And Messenger, link. Do you have a link? Susan asked, do you have a link? Do you have a link, Hillis? Do we have a link?
You can go to my website. You can go to my website at hillispugh.com. That's HILLISPUGH.com. Or you can just simply type in my name as you see it, Hillis Pugh, in Facebook, and you can find me, friend me, and I will be in touch back with you, and I will also connect with Rebecca as well. So I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. And also, if anybody, I do sound for individually as well. So if anybody's interested in that as well. So sacred connections. Thank you so much. Oh, namaste to you all. Woo!
And everyone, you can also tune in. Oh, I didn't put the link up. Oh, for our weekly.
We're just moving along.
I know. So you know what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put in.
Yeah, because we'll be on the Super Channel. I don't know where are you guys listening from, on Hillis's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's
We are
my
on the Collective
YouTube.
Super Channel, so there's some great shows on that, and revolutionradio.com on YouTube as well. So you can find us, and we have new shows that drop every Thursday. That we drop, and we have some good ones coming up. Heather Asher Mari's coming up. Amara's coming up. We have Neil Donald Walsh coming back next month. Who else we have coming up?
We have a lot of people.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, and Susan, you can also, I'll put the link, hopefully you can see it in YouTube as a comment response, but you can also go to Binge TV, I'm sorry, Binge Networks dot TV /series/ cosmic hyphen insight hyphen 206635. It's a long one, but there's the link in the YouTube comments. Hopefully you guys can see it. And yeah, subscribe, and we will be doing these a couple times a month moving forward with some of these in cosmic insights and sounds and energy updates and transmissions.
And fun and play and joy and who knows what else. I do have to go get a new bubble machine. That's on my list.
Yeah, it is.
And bubbles.
Yeah, it is. It is. So everyone, thank you so much for spending this what turned into an hour, which was only supposed to be a half an hour show. So we honor and appreciate you all. And yeah, everyone,
gratitude to you all. Keep, just stay in your truth, stay in your heart, and just be you.
Yes.
Yes,
and until next time, everyone, we'll connect very soon.
Thank you for joining us. Mwah.